See, a person that's doing real good and a person that's struggling or doing alright, man, they can still make it. Long as there's great communication, a good sense of direction and understanding of where everybody is and where everybody trying to go, then y'all can get on the same accord. But a lot of times when people go against the possibility of that working, it's in most cases due to their own experiences. It's been a time where they done took somebody in, looked out for somebody, or paid some things for people that they thought was gonna pay it back and they never paid them back, or they gave them their ass, the kids turned their back on them. As soon as they got right, got on their feet, came up, they dipped on them. So it leave a dent in their heart and then leave a bad taste in their mouth when it comes down to either love or putting their trust in people. But in all situations, it's not like that. Some people are genuine. Some people have minor setbacks. That's why I don't judge homeless people, because you don't know their story till you talk to them. And some people are able to be helped, and some people you are able to help. And sometimes God assigned you to help people just like God assigned people to you. But we miss the mark, we miss the blessings, living in our ego or being selfish versus being selfless. But yeah, man, you know, I see people talking about that stuff on Facebook all the time. How a man got to provide A, B, C, and D. If he ain't coming like this, then I ain't got time for him. You got dudes who expect every woman to know how to cook, every woman to be super experienced when it comes to sex. And a lot of times, the things that these people that we really lack be blessings in disguise, because either A, y'all can grow together in those areas, or B, if you know how to do it, you can teach them. It's men that know how to cook and women that don't know how to cook. It's men out here who ain't real good at balancing bills and saving money and being stable, and there's women out here who are masters at that. And them having their kids all the time versus men having more freedom has trained themselves, their mind, their body, and all of that to be like that. Not all women. Some women just got their natural drive, but I'm just saying, like, all the women that was considered to be weak at one time or was depending on men that let them down, and then they hit rock bottom, came back up, and been on their shit ever since. Those are the women who tapped into their masculinity because they had to, because of their children. A lot of women ain't masculine because they mad at men. A lot of women are masculine because they got to be both parents. You get what I'm saying? So it come off as them being too strong when really they just a strong woman that's tired of being strong. And it's the same thing with a lot of men who are not what they supposed to be or what women want them to be. You know what I'm saying? They might have had setbacks trying to provide for the wrong woman. They might have had setbacks chasing the wrong dream. They might have had setbacks doing a lot of stuff and getting influenced by their friends instead of having one solid woman in their life for a change to show them or tell them something else. And in a lot of cases, that's all that we be needing as men. You know, men got feelings too. In all reality, a real man want to provide. A real man want to be a protector. But real men got to fight with the world, you know what I'm saying? So just like all men know, we don't want to come home and fight with our woman. We don't want to come home and be told why we not being a man. Now, if you not being a man because you ain't putting in no effort, you ain't trying to get no job, you ain't trying to save no money, you ain't trying to have nothing, you ain't trying to lead, you ain't trying to put up, like, that's different. Of course you're going to run a woman away like that right there because, you know, they thrive off of all that. So something in you got to want to be like that. And if that wasn't true, then all of the women who feel like they don't want to take care of no man, or ain't no man for to live with them, ask all of them if they ever experienced that before. And in most cases, they going to say, yeah. Y'all done let men live with y'all. That's why y'all want a man that got their own spot now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done catered to men. That's why y'all want a man to cater to y'all now. When in reality, your experience just sucked. You could go through that again with somebody else. They got different intentions, different goals, a different direction, and a different background. Like, for example, a lot of these women be wanting men that got their own place, which I think everybody should have their own place. And if y'all get together and everything clicking, the next goal should be y'all getting a place together because y'all want to be either married or divinely one, you know, for those who don't believe in marriage or whatever. But it should be a pure connection that y'all seeking for eternity. So my thing is, I don't care if my girl got a job and if my girl got a good head on her and she ain't slow and she wants something in life, I don't care if I make more money than her. I don't care if she ain't got no house or no car at the time. I'm not finna look at her like she a bum or she ain't got nothing, because I don't know her situation. She can explain it to me and I can get it. I might be in a position to help, and that might help both of us. Or if I sit back and give her a little time and be like, I'm gonna just see what she do, and she show me that she for real about getting herself together, then I'm not finna not be with her just because she ain't got that. If I got the crib, that part is already out the way. Yeah, it's mine. Yeah, I got rules. Yeah, I'm already established. But that shit gonna be open for her. And if you're a woman dealing with a man that's in that situation, you should be the same way. Because that'll not only motivate them what's supposed to, not always, but that won't just motivate them to do better, to stack money, to get their stuff together, to make more money, whatever it takes to get in alignment. That won't only do that, but it'll push them to have something with you of y'all's own, to where it ain't got to be just yours or just theirs. They end up meeting you halfway. So whether you deal with somebody who got their own place or not, the goal still is for y'all to come together and have y'all own place together. Unless one of y'all got to pay for a house and y'all ain't going nowhere, and then they just come in and meet you halfway with everything, or y'all negotiate how y'all work going about bills, however. But my point is, it can work. So I say that to say, don't never place judgment or not give somebody a chance just because they don't have possessions or things. That don't got nothing to do with their spirit, their mindset, their attitude, where they came from or where they going. And you might be the missing piece as a force, as an energy, as a god or goddess that is in alignment with their energy. And they might need you, and you might need them too in other areas that ain't got nothing to do with possession.